Hi guys, my name is Broseph and this is the Road to Glory.
I close my eyes, I count to 10.
Hi guys and welcome to episode number 2 of the Road to Glory, and FC25 is officially here. Finally, after weeks if not months of waiting, we finally have FC25 on the PlayStation 5. We've got the Ultimate Edition, which means that we can play a week early compared to other players, which means that we can officially get started. We've got a lot to discuss today. I'll try to keep it as short as possible, but we've got a lot to discuss. And first of all, let's take a look at some small packs which I gathered, because of course you guys prefer me opening packs, but it's only 3 packs and they're quite bad, but they have a chance of gold players. Okay, no, it's not a walkout. It's only a 77 rated player, which is a bit sad. But the gold pack is always welcome, of course. Then we've got a small Electron Players pack. Come on, the walkout. Ooh, it's the walkout? No, I think it's not a walkout. I think it's a centre back from Argentina, from La Liga Portugal. Oh, it's Otamendi, I think. Yeah, it's Otamendi. Okay, so we'll skip it. It's an 83 rated player. 81. Oh, damn. Okay, it looked like a walkout to me, but the player animation is absolutely fire. And then we've got a 2 times rare gold players pack. It will be Tunnel again, but I don't think it's a walkout. It's the CDM from Portugal, from La Liga, from the Russian league. Oh, this is who is this? From Al Nassr. It's Ruben Neves, I believe. Yes, 84 rated. Well, an 84 rated is always welcome to the club. It's the highest player we've packed so far. And then of course we've got the preview pack for today, but it's non-rare gold. It's only a 282 rated Rafal. So no walkouts in episode 2 just yet, but that's not a problem. Let's go take a look at the squad, because like I said last episode, we're gonna play with an Ajax squad this year, and I'll try to evolve them through evolutions as much as possible. But after the 60th minute, we can play with the substitutes. So, for example, this timed inform Gabriel and this timed loaned player Reiten, we can play with after the 60th minute. So, if we pack Mbappé in the next episode, that means that we can play with Mbappé after the 60th minute. This is the squad that we're using. And let's take a look at Ramai. I want to get in Edwin van der Sar as soon as possible, because a silver goalkeeper is just very, very bad. And if you take a look at the roles, it's important that you choose a role for the players which they are suitable with. Roles are a combination of custom tactics from the last FIFAs, but they've combined those custom tactics into player roles, and players are either suited for that role or they're not. And it's important to choose players which suit the role that you want to play them in, because for example, if you take Ranch, he has the false back. He has the false back role plus, which means that he prefers to play in the middle, so that he instead of being a full wide back, he goes a bit more to the middle, and in attack that he goes into the center mid position. And I think that's fine, but so I've selected that role. But if you don't like that role and you want for example an attacking wing back, then you should select a player who has the role plus as an attacking wing back. This is very important. So you should not only look at player stats and at play styles, but you should also take a look at the roles and what suits your type of play. So Ramai is going to be a sweeper keeper with some quite bad stats. Rensch is going to be a false back, which means that he plays a bit more to the middle. He has quite bad stats, only 74 pace, but luckily we can evolve him in next episode already. Then we've got Jutalo, who will play as a defender, which for center backs, I think all of them have defender as an option, so that's just fine. He has 80 pace though, so he's a really strong player. The next to him is Hato. I use him as a defender plus, and he has 86 pace, which is a lot for a center back. He's an absolutely rapid animal, but 70 physical is not too much, so we need to evolve him as soon as possible. And left back we've got Wijndal, a non-rare silver player. who can play as a wingback plus, which I chose, so it means that he will be a balanced combination of attacking and defending. Then we've got two CDMs. The first one is Jordan Henderson, the former captain of Liverpool and now the captain of Ajax. He'll be playing as a holding midfielder, and his attacking stats, his attacking intentions I've put on roaming, so it means that even though he's a CDM, he can roam upfield a little bit. And the same applies for Spitze, the highest rated player in this team, 83 rated. She'll play as a holding midfielder with roaming attacking, which means that even though she's playing at CDM, she can go up the field a tiny bit. And then at centre mid, we've got Taylor, who's got quite decent stats for only a silver player. 74 pace is important, 76 passing, 74 dribbling, and a decent all-rounded card. And luckily, he has the role playmaker, because that's what the role that I want him in. And then I've got attacking instructions on him as well. So he'll be the most forward-playing centre mid in the team. Then on the right wing, we've got Steven Berghuis, who used to be 82 rated, and right now he's only 79 with only 72 pace. And I've selected the role winger for him. I've selected inside forward plus, which means that he'll be playing a bit closer to the striker, which I think is important. Then we've got in the striker position, probably the best player in this team, the poacher plus role, which is perfect because that's what I want my strikers to always be. I want them to be poachers. He has 85 pace and 80 physical, which is absolutely incredible. And then last but not least, we've got Hoekstra, who has only 72 pace, so a bit slow as well. 77 shooting though, which is quite decent. And I've put the winger plus. I've put the winger plus role on her. So that's the team that we will be playing with, and which we will be evolving a lot. But those evolutions I'll take a look at next episode. For now, let's take a look at the objectives at the season pass, because I haven't taken a look at that just yet. Can you find it here? Yes. Oh, you need to press. Okay, I finally found it. I need to press the middle button. The season pass contains a lot of players and packs. But of course we're mostly interested in packs and Ajax players, because for example at level 5 you get this 84 rated gold, but we can only use him as a substitute, so he's not that important. Then at level 4 you get a 75 by 2 player pack, while at level 2 you get a 1 out of 3 gold rare players. Then at level 6 we get a 78 by 2. At level 7 we get an 80 gold players, 180 plus gold player. At level 9 we get an 80 by 2. At level 10 a 78 by 5. Then at level 11 we get Nacho Gil, which will be a nice substitute with 88 pace. Then at level 13 we get an 80 by 2 again, a lone Yomi Son, which is not important. Then at 15 we get an 80 by 10, which is a huge reward. An 80 by 10 is absolutely massive. Then at 17 we get an 81 by 2. Then at level 18 we get a Fontas card, which will be a nice center back. Although I doubt that I'll use him much as a substitute, because I usually don't switch out my center backs. Then at level 22 we get an 82 by 3. At level 24 we get an 84 plus player. At level 25 we get an 83 by 5, which is massive. Already this early on in FC25 we get an 83 by 5, which is massive. And then at level 26 we get a 1 out of 3 83 plus player pick. The same for level 28. At level 29 we get a Muriel, which will be a huge super sub with 91 pace. Then at level 30 we get an 84 by 3, an 84 by 4, and an 85 plus player pick, 85 plus player at level 32, which is absolutely massive. Then at level 34 we get an 85 by 2, and at level 35 we get an 85 by 3. These rewards are absolutely huge, so it's absolutely massive. And then at level 36 we get an 86 by 2. This early on in the game is absolutely insane. Then we get an evolution, but it's only a cosmetics one, at level 39. And then last but not least, at level 40 you get an 87 by 3 which is just beyond insanity. This is the free season pass. There will be a premium season pass, but it's not here just yet. I assume that they will release it next week December. Okay, so then last but not least, I do have the Ultimate Edition, which means that I have 4,600 FIFA FC points, but I'll only be using those on evolutions. Like I said, this is a road to glory, so I won't spend any money on this game whatsoever. But the 4,600 points that I do have, I'll use on evolutions only, so I won't be buying packs from those. I'll only spend them on evolutions. So the grind is on. In the next episode, we're gonna do the first evolutions. But for now, this is going to be the end of the episode. If you did enjoy this episode, then please subscribe to this YouTube channel, because a lot more amazing FC25 videos are on their way. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next epi. Ciao.